Forgot to unmute my mic. I'm tired as hell, but I'm still playing this game because I want to. And also, I'm sorry for not streaming yesterday. Today was my first day of work, and I wanted to be rested and stuff for that. So yeah, I don't know why I'm holding my mouse. Yeah, let's do this. Alright, this might be a shorter stream, like if it gets late and I'm like stuck somewhere, I have to get up early tomorrow because things might be different now because I just started a new job and it's full-time. So I might be changing my schedule around depending on how things work, but yeah, for today, if it gets to a certain time, I am gonna cut the stream off just because I do have to be in to work early tomorrow. But yeah, let's I'm so sorry, Mr. Wright. I'm sorry for what my sister said. I don't remember what your sister said at all. I really don't. Oh, thank God, a flashback. Oh, right, where she just got in front of the court and fucked me? And fucked this entire case? Oh, I don't even want to see it. I'm so angry. Emma, your sister sucks. She is the most annoying client I've had to... Oh, I hate your sister, Emma. I never knew the SL9 incident was just another name for it. Yeah. Yeah. The Joe Dark killings. That sucks. Sounds like everyone's heard about these killings but me. Aren't you a fucking lawyer? Lana wanted Dark convicted so badly. That's why she used me. That's why she used what happened to you? I genuinely don't remember what happened to her. What do you mean, what happened to you? It's all in the file. Joe Dark's last victim was prosecutor Neil Marshall. When he murdered Officer Marshall's brother, he left behind an incriminating piece of evidence. But what did you have to do with those killings, Emma? Oh, what a creepy man. The night Prosecutor Neil Marshall was murdered, Joe Dark tried to kill me. What? He tried to kill you? That's fucked up. Oh my God! Officer Marshall's brother, Neil, was only trying to save me. Holy shit! Oh God! So that means you... Yes. I was a witness in the Joe Dark trial. I didn't see that one coming, yeah. Tell me more about this traumatic incident in your life. It happened 2 years ago. It was right about this time of the year, too. There was a terrible thunderstorm that day, unusual for the season. I was alone in my sister's office. We were planning to eat dinner together when she finished her work. Then suddenly, this terrifying man came bursting into the office. It seemed like he was running from someone. He pulled out a knife and screamed at me. I didn't know what was going on. Just then, Prosecutor Marshall showed up. Jake Marshall's brother. He seems cooler than Jake. Joe Dark tried to take me hostage. Before he could, Mr. Marshall tackled him. What a cool guy. I bet Jake wouldn't have done that. Then, what happened? I'll never forget it. Lightning struck and the lights suddenly went out. How convenient. A bolt of lightning flashed outside the window, lighting up the office for an instant. What I saw then burned a permanent picture in my mind. I can still see it. This is fucked up. Holy shit. I don't remember the moment when Dark stabbed Mr. Marshall. So you weren't able to testify about that? No, I was only asked about when I was attacked. That must be why she made up the crime. Made it up? You mean provided bogus evidence? Bogus evidence? The prosecutor's office wanted that guilty verdict so badly. Why am I, like, messing up my words so much? Lana forged the evidence and Mr. Edgeworth used it. Edgeworth? Yes, but I'm sure he didn't know anything about it. He couldn't have known he was being given false evidence. Yeah, how could anyone know they've been given false evidence? Even so, that's when it all started. The rumors about Mr. Edgeworth. I mean, it's all my— How is any of this your fault? No! If I could have just testified properly, none of this would have happened. No. Not even a little bit. Phoenix, would you comfort her for God's sakes? Why are you so bad at comforting? After that case ended, Lana was never the same. She became cold like she is today. She must not have been able to face up to what she did, especially not to Emma. Can you draw this permanent picture for me? I'm gonna use it in court. Dark knocked down Mr. Marshall and raised his knife. Neil Marshall was stabbed right in the front of this poor girl. That's fucked up. I don't remember what happened after that. Apparently I passed out. Understandable. When I came to, Lana was cradling me in her arms. Poor Emma. You've been through so much. There he goes. There you go, Phoenix. I couldn't bring myself to testify about that incident, even when there was absolutely no one in the courtroom. I just couldn't do it. I could feel the eyes of all the ghosts that had been burned alive in the court. I tried, but the words wouldn't come out. I drew a picture, but it wasn't any good. I'm really shit at art. The only thing I'm good at is science. Mr. Red, I'm failing high school. 2 years ago. You must have been 14. That's understandable. Jesus, Phoenix, where was all this compassion when Maya was around? Once it was all over, I made up my mind. I decided that when I grew up, I'd become a scientific at what is... I want to be able to fight crime with my testament. Oh, what a good kid. And find the evidence to make an airtight case. That's why Lana would never have to forge any... Oh, that way. Lana would never ever have to forge anything. I see. I think I'm starting to understand what makes Emma tick. But there's still something about... What is wrong with me tonight? There's still something that bothers me about that crime. Oh, what's bugging Phoenix? Something that's puzzling me, Emma. What is it? You said you were in Lana's office at the time, right? That's right. Why then would a serial killer come running in there? Not only that, but he was being chased by a prosecutor? Oh, there's no mystery there. Joe Dark had been taken in for questioning that day. Taken in for questioning? You mean by the police? Of course! This happened at the police department. He tried to run away halfway through the interview and fled into my sister's office. Why did he run all the way over to your sister's office? Because the detective offices and the questioning room are right across from the elevator. Across from the elevator? But Lana was the chief prosecutor, wasn't she? No, silly! Didn't I tell you? 2 years ago, Lana was a detective... What? She was the best in the entire force. What the fuck? After the Joe Dark case, she was transferred to the prosecutor's office and made chief That's weird. That's weird, right? I don't think that just happens. Lana used to be a detective? I'd better have another talk with her. Alright, let's go talk to your annoying ass sister. That doesn't just happen. I don't think that just happened. I don't think you can just go from being a detective to all of a sudden being chief prosecutor. I don't think that can happen. I could be wrong. I don't know much about the law. Alright. Oh my god. Okay, you know what? Now that I know she's a detective, I guess her outfit makes a little more sense. Although she still looks more like some kind of military officer than a detective. Mr. Wright, seems I keep causing you trouble. Falsifying evidence? I didn't think you were the type. Criminals don't mind playing foul, why should we? But Lana, if you're wrong, an innocent person might be found guilty. The evidence she used was against the guy that tried to shove a knife in your mouth. Yeah, you know, still not good, but... Lana, Emma told me about you. Oh? About how you were a detective 2 years ago. And how the SL9 incident was the reason for your transfer to the prosecutor's office. That's right. Could you fill me in on the details, especially about the unusual change of jobs? Okay, so it is weird, even in this bizarre place. I suppose you have a right to know, Mr. Wright. Yeah, I always have rights. A lot of revelations were uncovered at the trial today, not the least of which was... the fact that this case is largely connected to another one 2 years ago. Evidence from that case was stolen as well, though I expected as much. I know how obsessive Officer Marshall can be. That trial really wasn't fair, was it? I believed in you, Lana. I believed that no matter what happened, you'd always stick to the truth. That guy tried to kill you. Cut her a little slack. Just a tiny, tiny bit. Like, come on, Emma. Just tone it down a bit. Guy clearly was guilty. Couldn't be helped, Emma. At that trial 2 years ago, I sold my soul. Well, all drama aside, the fact of the... yeah, that's nice, alright, but, let's cut the bullshit, lady. What really happened? At 5:15, there was no murder at the police department. Tell me it's not true, Lana. Alright, Emma, chill the fuck out. That witness, Miss Starr, she was really weird. Please tell me that she's not right. About you stabbing Mr. Goodman with a knife. Lana, I don't understand. Why won't you tell it? Yeah, why won't you tell us? I mean, I that's one part I do remember. I remember why she's not telling us, but God, just say it. Emma, this doesn't involve just me. I don't think I've ever seen Lana look so fazed before. It's true. I was a member of the police force 2 years ago. She was amazing. Uh-oh. They still talk about all the cases she and Chief Gant cracked together. I'm still so tempted to say Grant. Every time I see his name, I just think, oh yes, Detective Damon Grant. Gant just sounds weird. Chief Gant? He was the deputy chief of police back then, but he still worked at the crime scene. Damon Gant. He was everything I aspired to be. They were the best team ever. They solved crimes before the reports could even be filed. Emma really idolizes her big sister. I don't know why. She's kind of a bitch. But now you're chief prosecutor. How the fuck does that happen? I always planned on becoming a prosecutor. The reason I became a detective was to gain experience investigating crime scenes so you could use that experience in court, right? Jesus Christ, obsessed much? I know she's your sister, but fuck. Gant's help in the SL9 case was crucial to its resolution. After that, he became chief of police and arranged my transfer to the prosecutor's office. At least it made sense. Maybe I should ask more about this investigation of theirs 2 years ago. Alright. 2 years ago, I was second in command of the detectives investigating Dark. Second in command? That means the investigation was led by Damon Gant, right? Yes, Deputy Chief Gant and I shared the same office and the same investigations. They even had the same office? We led a team of the best detectives on the force. And also Jake Marshall. Detective Goodman, whose case it was, Jake Marshall and Angel Starr, who were also there, I guess. It was the first time Marshall worked with his brother. He was quite gung-ho. Alright. I hate looking at this guy. He's fucking scary. Without a doubt, Joe Dark was the serial killer. We asked him to come in for questioning. We were desperate for evidence. That was when his final murder took place. When he tried to murder Emma. Prosecutor Marshall was trying to save me from Dark. You see, the first person who happened upon the scene of the crime was me. Now you tell us? Oh my god, Phoenix. Chill. Damon Gant and Neil Marshall were the ones questioning Dark that— You're telling me with Damon Gant, that big, scary, hulking man present, this man really thought, yeah, this is— actually, no, that makes perfect sense. He's a terrifying man. He probably just did that thing where he stares at the camera like for like 5 minutes, and then Joe Dark was just like, oh shit, I gotta bounce. The investigation was in its final stages, and Dark must have suddenly panicked. Yeah, no shit. I would panic too if I was under the cold, steely gaze of Damon Gant. So I waited until Gant and Marshall let their guards down and fled the room. From there, he ran straight to the office shared by Deputy Chief Gant and myself. That's where he found me. So you were the first person to run to the scene, Lana? It appears so. I was filing some papers while Gant and Marshall were questioning Dark. Jesus. Oh god. When I returned to my office, I saw 3 bodies on the floor and smelled blood. I know the feeling. Heh. Dead bodies, am I right? Finding them in your office, the worst. Oh, the cleaning crew's gotta get called. You gotta, you know, interview with the police, the worst. I miss my friend Mia. Prosecutor Marshall, the victim, Emma, who had passed out, and the suspect, Joe Dark. During the struggle, it seemed Mr. Marshall struck a final blow before he died. Joe Dark had incurred a minor concussion and lay unconscious. What did you do? To be honest, I panicked. I picked up Emma and carried her out of the room and just held her. Aww. Can't blame her after all. Her sister must have gone through... keep reading this weird. Whatever. After that, I placed Dark under immediate arrest. Let me get this straight. You were all involved in the SL9 incident? That's weird! That's right. Quite a coincidence, hmm? I don't buy it. What are you saying? Emma, are you stupid? Alright, I know you're stupid, but Emma, something's weird going on. Shut up, you're 15. You're 15, this doesn't concern you. There's no way everyone involved in this trial was also involved in that incident. Just by chance. But that case was solved 2 years. Emma! Chill. Shut up, you're 15. At least one person went to extremes because they didn't believe it was truly solved. Officer Marshall. Yes, his actions came as a surprise to me as well. Ever since his brother's oh god, I pressed A to quote go well. I guess he wasn't convinced with the ruling against Joe Dark. Life doesn't end with the closing of the case. Everyone has to live the rest of their lives with their memories. That case just might not be over yet. Emma was assaulted by Dark at the police department, right? Yes, in the office that Damon Gant and I shared. The office that Mr. Gant now occupies by himself. The Chief's office. Maybe we should have a look at the Chief's office. The site of the final SL9 murder. Alright. Bye-bye. I don't know how we're gonna pull this off. I don't see Detective Gumshoe. What? No! I want Gumshoe! I need Gumshoe. Things seem kind of quiet around here today. You're right. The chief of detectives seems the same, though. I don't care about him. Why don't we go look for some other people to talk to, like Gumshoe? Now, I like that idea, Emma. That's a good idea. Right, we can come back here later or something. I just want to find Gumshoe. I really need, like, someone to pick. I really just need someone to make me feel better. No! I wanted Gumshoe! Howdy, Bambina. Oh, Mr. Marshall, you're kind of a douche in court today, you know that? Never thought things would turn out this way when I woke up this morning. Okay, sick. I don't know what that means. You never know what life will lead you, eh, Bambina? Should've known my luck had run out when old Billy dried up this morning. Billy? Must be his pet cactus. Say, where are you headed? Just over to the prosecutor's office for a little interrogation. It's a voluntary appearance. But we all know I won't be coming back. Ha! You're getting fired! Sorry, but you can't go in the evidence room today, partner. But Mr. Marshall, why did you do it? A lot of prospectors head west. If ever there was a case I needed to know the truth about, it was this one. Before you turn yourself in, Mr. Marshall, would you mind telling us exactly what happened? Looks like I won't be getting a steak lunch today. Yeah, sucks to be you, I guess. Something was fishy about that trial from the beginning. It wasn't just me either. All the detectives thought so. Why, is he talking normal now? It feels like he's talking normal now. What do you mean, fishy? Some of the facts reported were inconsistent with the evidence we found. For example, the murder weapon. The murder weapon? You mean that switchblade knife with the broken tip? It was Joe Dark's alright. But in the initial autopsy report, a question was raised. A question? The blade of the knife is not a perfect match with the wound the victim sustained. Oh dear. Yeah, what the fuck does that mean? Means there's a good chance that knife was not the murder weapon. Dumbass. However, in the report that was finally submitted that- he's just talking like a normal person now, alright? However, in the report that was finally submitted, that possibility had been erased. The facts have been concealed with the forged evidence? Yeah, no shit. That case left behind scars on all of us. The scars that the SL9 incident left behind. Jesus. I got the looks, but he got the brains. He was- actually, no, he's hotter than you, too. You're kinda ugly. Just saying. Just made detective when it went down. It's our first case together. Aww. How old was he, your brother? He's 27. Oh shit. He's awarded the highest honor that very- a knife in his chest? The highest honor? You mean the King of I thought he was talking about the goddamn fucking knife in his chest. I was like, what are you, a fucking Viking? Are you expecting him to go to fucking Valhalla now? I knew it. What are you looking at me like that for? That's an honor for a prosecutor. Mr. Marshall must have really been close with his brother. The day the SL9 incident took place, that wasn't the same day as... That's right. It was the day of the evidence transfer. Interesting. It was drizzling that morning, and by nightfall, there was thunder. I can't believe 2 years have already gone by. I tried to steal the evidence so the case wouldn't die. Apparently, someone tried to stop you. Detective Goodman was murdered, and the evidence locker was empty. Yeah, tell me about your scars. I want to see your Joker arc. There was something going behind the scenes in that case. We all knew that later. Every detective involved in that investigation, save one, was taken care of. Oh shit. The star was fired and I was demoted and boxed away in a tiny room. Oh, so the woman was fired, but you just got demoted. Sounds about- I'm kidding. What about Detective Goodman? Yeah, why was he fine? They did something to him too, the commissioners would get suspicious. No, they were careful enough not to be too obvious. They? Who are you talking about? Yeah. Don't get upset, Bambina. I mean Damon Gant and Lana Skye. Oh shit, alright. Investigation lead Damon Gant and second in command Lana Skye. I'm getting sick of this picture. There wasn't a person on the force that hadn't heard of that duo. That case was the biggest step in both their careers. Wait, he has a normal tie! He has a normal tie in this one and not that fucking weird, like, that looks like he's wearing a giant crucifix at the top of his neck. What the fuck? Yeah, Damon Gant was the chief of police, arranged that to happen. Oh, I read that really weird. It's never been the same since she left. Everyone who knew her said so. Chief Prosecutor Skye was totally different when she was a detective. Now that he mentions it, Emma says something like that too. Tell me, what happened to my sister? Sorry, Bambino, but her secret is too well guarded. Never found out. Not a secret. It all started 2 years ago. So there you have it. That's my story. Did you enjoy it, Pardon? Not really. That was kind of sad. It was certainly enlightening. There's one thing for sure I found out in court today. That boy Edgeworth isn't my enemy. No, he's my fiancé. He was the one who used falsified evidence to get a guilty verdict. Someone else was the one who gave him that evidence and planned everything. That's so- See, look at his weird ass tie! Look at that fucking tie! Looks like a sword! Looks like a sword's been strapped to his neck! Odd. Fucking peculiar. Don't believe me? Well, I don't blame you. I won't even be a patrolman after today. Hey! The fuck was that? Too bad I won't be around to work with you. You become a real scientific- Oh, I thought he was talking to me. I was like, I wasn't gonna hire you, man. Adios, Bambina. No. I've grown attached, but I've also still remained annoyed by this guy at the same time somehow. Alright, let's go find Gumshoe. Alright, is anyone here? No one's here today, not even Miss Starr. Everyone's probably busy looking into what exactly went down in the evidence room. That must be where the detectives are. But we proved in court today that on the day of the crime, no one was murdered in the evidence room at 5:15 p.m. Yeah, I thought we were finally making some headway in our case. But instead it looks like we just ended up making Lana look even more guilty. We really suck, Emma. I've got to find all the answers by tomorrow. I don't know, talk to Edgeworth? Edgeworth, sweetie, where are you? Mr. Edgeworth, is it? God damn it. Maybe he's being questioned by an inquiry committee? Took a real beating in court today. Yeah, with Lana admitting to falsifying evidence 2 years ago. I guess we'll just have to come back later. God damn, where am I supposed to go? Alright, so in there. This place is always pretty empty, but today is deserted. That must mean everyone's busy solving crimes. Yeah, sure. Oh, if you're looking for the others, they're all in the conference room. Thanks. Wow, he actually talked to us. With the chief prosecutor saying what she did and the decision about what to do about Mr. Edgeworth, not to mention our statement to the media in tomorrow's trial, there's more chaos going on than Thanksgiving and Christmas put together. Shit, alright, that's a lot. I think festive is the word usually used for those. Sir, we'd like to have a look around Chief Gant's office. Just use the connecting hallway to the other building and take a... We're just allowed to do that? Really? You mean it's okay for us to go in there? I mean, we aren't police officers or anything. Hey, you're right. God damn it, Emma! God damn it, Emma! Now I see where Detective Gumshoe gets his unique charm. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's head to Chief's office. Alright, yeah, fuck yeah. Who cares what this guy thinks? What's he gonna do? Fucking arrest us? Wow. He's got a whole ass organ in his office. That is some next level fucking extravagance. Jesus Christ. This guy really said, well, my office partner is gone. What shall I do? I'll replace her with an organ. Chief's office, silly. In the chief's office, silly. At least that's what it said on the door. Check out that pipe organ. It's real, isn't it? Hey, I used to take organ lessons in What? They used to call me Little Miss Bach. I thought I was a genius until they tried teaching me notes. Stop! Why would you do that? Never could remember where C was. Oh god, you summoned him! Oh, it's you two. Chief Gant put the paper he was reading in his desk. So, righto, have you been swimming? Stop asking me about swimming, man. It's starting to creep me out. No, I haven't. I'm kind of busy lately. I can appreciate that. I've had my hands full too with Mr. Marshall's misconduct and Lana's provocative statement. Provocative statement? Oh, you mean about the forged evidence? 2 years have passed since that incident. My, how time flies. See that big picture on the wall over there? Look at the vase! We've seen that vase before. That's a picture of Lana, Neil, and me. So this is Mr. Marshall's brother, Prosecutor Neil Marshall. We took it to commemorate our work together. Aww. Something's not right in this picture. Can't quite seem to put my finger on it. The vase! The fucking vase! Oh, also, is that shield supposed to have a sword through it? I'm pressing A. Oh, there we go. Going to lock up here, so let's go out together. Oh. But this office, it was a crime scene 2 years ago, wasn't it? Yeah. That case has long been over. There's no need to investigate it anymore. All the same, we'd still like to have a look around. Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said there's no need to investigate it anymore. Now hurry up and get out, I have a meeting to attend. Freak. Looks like we aren't welcome. It seems that case isn't over with yet, after all. What do you mean? Chief Gant denied our request to search the crime scene. That means there must be a reason he doesn't want us looking around in there. My guess is either porn stash, or he's into some shady fucking bullshit right now. You mean like a clue? There's gotta be a way we can get inside the chief's office. Maybe we can talk to Gumshoe? Gumshoe! Oh yes, it's Gumshoe! I missed you, Gumshoe! Detective Gumshoe! I missed you! I missed you too, pal. I'm just taking a breather. My feet hurt. From sitting so long? Actually, from serving everyone coffee. Who the fuck is making this beautiful man serve coffee? That's not right. Sounds like Detective Gumshoe's still out of the loop. That's not right. Say, have either of you two seen Mr. Edgeworth? Edgeworth? No. Why do you ask? He's under fire from both the police department and the prosecutor's office. It's almost like the battles between you two in court. That sounds serious. Our battles are pretty intense. Is it because of what my sister said? Yep. Yeah, kinda. Your sister really screwed everyone over, Emma. Your sister's kind of a bitch, no offense. Now Mr. Edgeworth has the whole world after his blood. Yikes. Oh, God. Why would Edgeworth be blamed? It's not like he knew the evidence was forged. The honest guy is the guilty party here, isn't he? No offense, Emma. Actually, full offense, Emma. Your sister sucks. Regardless, the prosecutor is responsible for the evidence they present in court. Not only that, but as you know, there's been a lot of rumors going around about Mr. Edgeworth. His amazing talent as a prosecutor kept him safe from those who don't like him. But now with this... Are there really so many people who hate him? Yeah, Emma, he can be kind of a prick. I love him. He's my fiancé. I am Phoenix Wright, and I love Miles Edgeworth, but I do want to state he can be kind of a dick. In our world, only those with talent rise to the top. Mr. Edgeworth not only has that, Jesus, Gumshoe's sounding fucking profound, but he's young. There's no better recipe I know for making enemies. Being young and successful? Yeah, I guess. Hey, Dick, keep up the good work. Yeah! Let's go out for lunch again sometime. My treat. Fuck yeah! Gotta take me back to that joint sometime, okay, Dick? Seems you don't have any problems with enemies. Yeah, well, I'm careful not to stick out. Anyway, I'm a bit worried about him. Under all this pressure, I'm afraid Mr. Edgeworth just might crack. Actually, I took a look at the file earlier while the coffee was brewing. Seems genuinely concerned for Edgeworth. He's such a good friend, and what a beautiful man he is. I fucking love Gumshoe so much. Well, did you find out anything? The only evidence Dark left behind was during his final attack. His final attack? You mean when he killed Prosecutor Marshall who was trying to protect some girl? Yeah, some really stupid girl. Some absolutely deplorable girl. If she didn't exist, none of this would have— Oh shit! Oh, Emma! Oh fuck, was that you? Seems Detective Gumshoe never realized Emma was a girl. That's when he left the most incriminating evidence of all. Well, what was it? Oh, let's see, I forgot. I think it had something to do with the murder weapon. Oh, Gumshoe. Oh, I forget. Look, it's all written somewhere in here, okay? Its powers of recollection never fails to impress. Gumshoe, you're my best friend. Maybe we should show him the murder weapon. It might jog his memory. Good idea, Emma. Maybe you're not useless. Seems I missed old man Gant. Oh god, man, he's scary. He kicked me out of his fucking office. Don't worry, he'll be back. Ugh. Joe Dark was 42 at the time of the crime. He was just your run-of-the-mill businessman. A businessman? What made him take to serial killing? What makes anyone take to serial killing? Phoenix, like... One day on his way home from work, he hit someone with his car. Oh. Gant in that blank. I know! Dude, I forgot about that. Like, when I was playing, I was pressing A, and I was like, uh-oh, is my screen frozen? But wait, the music's still playing. And then I remembered, oh wait, I forgot. He just fucking does that. He just goes... Oh god, Gant is a scary motherfucker. I don't think there's, even like Shelly, I don't want to give too much away if anyone's like, even Shelly's like a scary dude. I'm more scared of Gant than Shelly. And for people that don't know who Shelly is, well, you'll find that out in the second game, I think. If not, then the third. With his car, so it was an accident? An accident, yes, but it transformed him into an animal. An animal? I wonder if that's actually second game. Yes, all right, awesome. Kid. Oh shit, it was a kid too. Oh my god. Jogger came upon the scene when it was killed as well. What the fuck? Seems like he was a pretty stupid animal. Of course, this is all conjecture. There wasn't a single shred of evidence. So he turned himself in. Yes, but in the middle of his questioning, he fled and murdered his final victim. Prosecutor Marshall. That crime was witnessed by someone too, but luckily Dark was arrested on the spot. Shelly is up there as one of my... Yeah, he's really scary. And nothing ever happens to him, because he's so fucking scary. It's a good thing the last witness wasn't killed. That last witness. AKA Emma. I think what makes Gant so scary is just his blatant abuse of power and how, like, I could see someone, like, doing this shit. Like, I know assassins are real and stuff, but, like, it feels so, like, it seems so, like, fictional, I guess, to think about. But, corruption in a police department? Pretty easy to picture. Alright, I gotta present the knife. So yeah, Damon Gant's one scary motherfucker. Also, he just looks like he could, like, grab my face and, like, squeeze a little bit and just crack my entire skull. So yeah, pretty scary guy. Now, Shelly looks like he could dissect me, and that's scary too, but god, I still think Gant is #1 in scary fucking Ace Attorney villains. About this. Hey, is that... It has a tag attached to it with the label SL9 incident on it. I believe this would be the broken murder weapon you were speaking of. What are you doing with that? Where did I find this? I found it, somewhere. Ever since that case was closed, that knife's been locked away in a locker. And I took it from the crime scene. On the day Detective Goodman was murdered, this suddenly disappeared from the locker. It was found in Mr. Edgeworth's car muffler. Oh, that's where I found it. That's it! Now I remember what that incriminating piece of evidence was. When you showed me that knife, it all came back to me. Well, what is it, Detective? Quick, before you forget again! Oh, come on! Just fucking tell me! This knife, it was Joe Dark's, wasn't it? That's right. We traced it back to the store he bought it at, plus it had his fingerprints on it too. But no one actually witnessed him using it to murder anyone, right? That's where his luck ran out. When you take a good look at that knife, you'll see it's broken! She's so smart! You don't have to take a good look to notice that. Shut up, Emma, you're 15! He basically said that. Yeah, well, anyway, shut up, you're 15. Take a guess where the broken off tip of the knife was found. That's what did him in. Where was it? The victim, Neil Marshall, was carrying it. And so, oh, Jesus, that's brutal. It's found deep inside the stab. Did it match Dark? Oh God, that's so gross. Did it match Dark's knife? You bet, down to the last fiber. That's pretty fucked up. Oh my god! I forget how brutal this game can get sometimes. Well, there you have it in a nutshell. That's all I know. Can I ask you one more thing, Gumshoe? What is it? If it's money you need, you should ask Chief Gant. Right. It's not money, but it does concern the Chief. His office is a crime scene, right? It's where Prosecutor Neil Marshall was murdered. The Chief's out now and his office is locked. But we'd like to have a look around if that's okay. Well, any detective's ID card can unlock the door. What? Really? But if I let a civilian in there, I'd be charged with breach of trust. Breach of trust? Simply put, I'd be canned. Oh. But we have someone's ID card. Sorry, pal. I don't plan on getting fired because of you. Nope. I understand. How about this ID card? It was Detective Goodman's. That won't work either. The data was deleted the day he died. Oh, god damn it! Oh. So in other words, Gumshoe is our only chance of getting into that office. I wonder if there's something we could show him that would make it change his mind. Hey, that's it! That's the King of Prosecutors Award that Mr. I'm wondering if this will do it? When you got the, oh, maybe if I show him this. Let me share a little advice with you as a detective. You don't have a clue, oh god, okay. Oh, Gumshoe. Alright, let me see this. Alright, I've already done this. I've been studying up on those files. There's nothing wrong with Mr. Edgeworth. Presentation. To think people are accusing him of injustice. I, for one, ain't buying it, pal. You're looking into the case for Mr. Edgeworth? You're such a good guy, Detective Gumshoe. Yeah, it was a pretty big deal while it was going on, you know. After all, a serial killer was on the loose. Alana was pretty clear in her confession. She forged evidence in order to prove Joe Dark guilty. What can I show him? About that jar. I think I've seen it somewhere before. Somewhere? Or maybe it's one of those memories people have from previous lives. Oh god, Gumshoe, I love you so fucking much. This must be the most informative detective I've ever— Shut up, Phoenix! He's a beautiful, wonderful man. Something about him makes me feel uneasy. It's like I'm at the Chief's office and he's yelling at me. Chief Gant. Where could I have seen that before? Maybe now if I show him? Oh, come on! Oh, do it. Maybe if I inspect it? Oh, man. That's not gonna work. Alright, I guess... I don't even know. Alright, maybe I can show stuff to you? Attorneys and prosecutors have no business— Oh, come on! Oh, you are so annoying! Oh my god! I doubt anyone's here. Maybe I can talk to Edgeworth now? Oh, that's not where I meant to go. Oh, yep, well, something's new. Alright, who's here? Wonder if Edgeworth is back yet. There he is! It looks like he's writing something. Hi, honey. It's me. I came for a visit. What are you doing here, darling? Well, I wanted to talk about, you know, some of the engagement things first, like what flowers we're gonna have to, you know, just something real quick to get it out of the way. Devil's Cry, if you're still here, in the past episode I've established that Edgeworth and Phoenix are fiancés. I've had to live the past 2 years with rumors flying around. What's another allegation to me? Tight. Cheer up, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm rooting for you. I'm gonna be the flower girl. Oh, so you found a flower girl. Well, that's some good news. Thank you. Oh, he's trying to hide his real feelings. Oh, boy. So, what do you want? Unlike some people, I don't have all day. Someone's grumpy. Hey, what's that? I wonder what he was writing before. Come on, Mr. Wright, let's take a look. Are you crazy? Edgeworth is sitting right here. Just distract him. I'll check it out. Hey, Edgeworth. Is that Detective Gumshoe outside the window there? Oh no, he's falling to the ground. Oh shit, no, Gumshoe, my best friend. Hold on. First, let me see what this girl's doing crawling around. Oh my god, Emma. Didn't even look. What? Letter of... If you're having trouble reading, I'll read it for you. It says, letter of resignation. Resignation? Edgeworth, you don't mean... I'm tired, right? I feel as if something inside me has died. But Edgeworth, I don't make enough to pay for the wedding! Mr. Edgeworth, none of it is your fault! I know the path I've walked. You don't need to tell me. And the path I've walked hasn't been a just one. I can't forgive myself for what I've done. You didn't do anything. I mean, you were a middleman. Kind of. In a series of crimes, but that's about it. And no one else should forgive me either. Uh-oh. I think he's serious. Mr. Wright, please, you have to do something. He's your future husband, for God's sakes. Oh, now I know to show Gumshoe. Wait, where'd he go? Oh, there he is. I'm so stupid. There's no excuse for what I've done. There's one excuse. You didn't fucking know, and you trusted your superiors to give you legit evidence. I think that's at least something. 2 years ago, I used false evidence to obtain a guilty verdict. That's what it all breaks down to, and nothing I can do- nothing I do can erase it. But you didn't know, did you? I mean, that evidence was falsified. The police department and the prosecutor's office share a bond of trust. If that bond is broken, we stand to lose everything. The police department's error is my error, and my responsibility as a prosecutor and that's horseshit. That is 100% certified hogwash. The fact remains the same no matter what excuse I might have. Mr. Edgeworth. I take pride in my work. So tell me why. Why has it all come to this? Even Edgeworth can't keep this kind of emotion bottled up. Someone needs a hug. Are you up for the trial tomorrow? Humph. First last year's trial and now this one. It seems all you do is worry about me. Of course I do, sweetie. To be honest, you're getting on my nerves. But Mr. Edgeworth, you can't just walk out on the trial, or your wedding. Tomorrow's the last day. It's too late to change prosecutors. I'll bet that's what my superiors are banking on. I never thought that case would come back to haunt me like this. What do you mean? The list of evidence. It seems too short. Most lists run twice as long. It's only half as long as most lists. Sorry, I thought it was Edgeworth. After Muir Marshall was murdered, I became prosecutor for the case. I may not have been part of the investigation, but I knew what I had to do. Use the evidence I was given and prove the suspect guilty. That was really the only thing on my mind at the time. Say, we just saw a picture taken around that time. That picture. Something seemed strange about it. Could you tell us again about what happened that day? The day Detective Goodman was murdered? You're participating in a ceremony over at the station, right? I never cared for ceremonies, but I had to attend that one. Because you were awarded this? Those receiving awards can't exactly skip out on the ceremony. I finished up at the office in the morning and then drove to the police department. You finished up at the office? Yes, just odds and ends, clerical stuff. I didn't plan on returning to the office that day. That is until I was asked to take something back. Take something back? This. What the fuck is that? Oh, it's a screwdriver. Why was I so confused? Oh yeah, Chief Gant asked you to hold on to that, didn't he? He's not suspicious. Yes, it was a piece of evidence in a case that was closed half a year ago. He asked me to bring it back to the prosecutor's office. That's the story we heard yesterday. So you came back here to the prosecutor's office because the chief asked you? That's right. This picture was hanging on the wall in Chief Gant's office. The prosecutor, Neil Marshall, he had just started making a name for himself. Oh, I'm Edgeworth. Looks like this was taken when he received the King of Prosecutors trophy. Speaking of that, there's something that bothers me. Yes? The trophy Mr. Marshall is holding. It's a little different than yours. Yeah, yes, you're right. I remember now. Remember what? That was when the official prosecutor's trophy looked like until 2 years ago. There's a story behind this design. A story? Sounds interesting. Would you mind telling it to us? Simple, really. Contradiction. That's what the award was based on. Alright. Oh, that's not what I want to do. This award originates from an ancient Chinese tale. In Chinese, the word contradiction is written with 2 characters. The first means halberd, the second means shield. Have you heard this story? Me? Oh, sure. Everyone knows that. Why don't you tell it, though? For Emma's sake. Oh my god, Phoenix. I love you so much. Very well. Emma, listen closely. You'll need to know this. Ooh, I like this. Long ago in the kingdom of Shu, there was an arms merchant. One day he presented the king with 2 items. The first was a halberd that claimed could slice through any shield or armor. The second was a shield he claimed could withstand any weapon. Wait a minute. Those claims contradict each other. Very perceptive. Then again, you've heard this story before, right? Oh my god, the fucking music is playing. I love this game. Anyway, as you mentioned, the very descriptions of these items discredit them both. When the king pointed this out, the merchant was left speechless. And thus, the Chinese word for contradiction was born. Huh. I wonder if that's a real thing. Sorry, there's something tickling me. It's bugging me. Oh, I see. So the chipped shield and the broken knife symbolize... Precisely so. They symbolize the merchant's item. The ancient tale ends with the merchant at a loss for words. But it's in our nature to pursue matters to their conclusion. Even if it results in something ugly. Oh, that merchant got his head chopped the fuck off. Wow. Thanks, Mr. Edgeworth. I learned something new today. That's funny. If that's so, why were you only given the shield? You have to ask Chief Gant. 2 years ago, he had the halberd part of the award abolished. Chief Gant. Huh. Interesting. I'm curious. What do you think of the Blue Badger? Right, please. I'm the prosecutor on this case. You don't expect me to sit here and discuss the case? I was kind of hoping... I'll pass on the tea. Just tell me about the case. Mr. Wright, Mr. Edgeworth just told you no in a very stylized manner. I was really hoping I'd get some kind of special dialogue for the Blue Badger from Edgeworth. Maybe I just show him my best evidence I can get some reaction out of him. Guess it's not gonna kill me to show him the vase. Alright, I'm done. Jesus, Edgeworth, alright. Alright, well... Whew, sorry, I'm tired. I guess I got what I needed out of him. Oh god, who's here? Oh no! Would either of you care for a quarter pound of roast beef? Miss Star! I guess she's out of lunches. You certainly are the curious sort, aren't you? Kind of like the first person who sucked a What the fuck? What the fuck, lady? There's a kid here! I'm sorry. I'm sorry, that caught me so off guard. Oh my god. Still, I never thought you'd go digging up that case from 2 years ago. Everyone in this trial was involved in the SL9 incident. Not only that, but the murder occurred on the very day of the evidence that the case was due for transferal. This can't be attributed to mere coincidence. Aren't you forgetting something? You know that little scene I happened to witness? I don't believe you. You committed so much perjury. Why would I believe you? No matter how much of the past you dig up, it won't change what I saw. Roast beef is meant to be savored when eaten. The star's hatred towards Lana. It all dates back to 2 years ago. Joe Dark. That's a name I'll not soon forget. We trailed him for half a year. Oh, the pressure. Still, I don't think I was ever more alive than I was then. Those days were steamier than a bowl of hot gravy. Poor old Jake Marshall, though. Must have been going through hell. You mean because of his brother's death? They were close, those two. After Neil died, something took over Jake. He became obsessed. Seeing Jake like that made her all the more desperate. Her? Lana Skye. My sister? The best of the best were put on that SL9 case. Of course they were led by that legendary duo. Oh my god, it's his normal tie. Lana and Chief Gant. That legendary pair was the reason we were able to keep up our investigation. That's why we were so shocked over how it turned out. You mean with the forging of evidence? Don't get me wrong, Joe Dark got what he deserved. Still, it was obvious the evidence produced in court was being manipulated. Items our team never found would suddenly appear, while other items were kept secret. Damn. Shit's fucked up. I think I've said that like 30 times in this video. But you don't have proof anything illegal was done. I'm proof enough of what happened. What the fuck does that mean? After that case, all of us save Goodman were relieved of our duties. Most without even so much as an explanation. Then Lana Skye transferred to the prosecutor's office and became chief prosecutor. Lana always wanted to be a prosecutor. Nothing's quite as simple as it appears. What? God damn it, lady, stop speaking in riddles and just be straight with me. Lana Skye was merely being used as a pawn. That's my take on the matter. She's being used? Damon Gant and Lana Skye. Stop! I'm sick of this picture. I'm done with this picture. I don't want to see it anymore. They solved all kinds of cases together, didn't they? Damon Gant's magnetism in particular was almost unreal. His magnetism? You mean his creepiness? By that I mean his ability to attract evidence. He produced the most incredible evidence in the cases he handled. Incredible evidence? You mean... Oh yes, there were rumors about him even back then. No one dared confront him though. He'd smash their little fucking heads to bits. He's like the Juggernaut. I take it she's talking about forged evidence. Back then, everyone looked up to Lana. All the detectives wanted to be like her. Really? Oh yes, myself included. I was a fool, really. She hated anything crooked and always watched out for the other detectives. That's why she was so concerned for Jake. Mr. Marshall. When Jake's brother was murdered, she felt as if she had lost her own brother. Aww. If it wasn't for her, I don't think Jake would have ever recovered from his shock. That's what makes it all the more infuriating. Miss Starr. I'm sorry my sister's such a bitch. It's okay, Emma. But I'll never be able to forgive her. Why did she have to turn so cold after that? I know, I'm sorry. She's such a bitch. It's not your fault, sweetie. Lana transferred to the prosecutor's office 2 years ago, didn't she? Yes, thanks to Chief Gant's powerful influence. Chief. That's right. Having solved the SL9 case, his position as chief was secured. There was only one thing left for him to control. and then no one could stand in his way. The prosecutor's office. What? You mean that's why Lana was transferred? If he can control the chief prosecutor, he can control the prosecutor's office. That must have been his goal all along. But how could he control Lana? I don't know, but one thing's for sure. Ever since that case ended, she's never been the same. It's only logical to conclude there must have been a reason for her change. At last, I'm finally getting close to the bottom of this ugly mess. Thank you, Miss Starr. You might be one whack weirdo, but God, you really helped me this time. You listen to me, rookie. It takes more than just ingredients to create fine cuisine. I hope you turn out to be a better chef than I've been. Me too, goddamn. Alright, bye-bye. Oh, this is not where I meant to be. Sorry, sweetie. I'll be leaving. Where? There we go. Gotta find Gumshoe. My throat's already starting to hurt. Oh, you're back. You're still here? I gotta make 150 copies of this file. I thought he was going to say 150 cups of coffee. Gotta make 150 copies of these files. Brewing coffee, copying files. I'm turning into a regular DJ. You're a DJ as well? If I'm not mistaken, I think he means desk jock. What the fuck? Oh, that DJ. Gotta admire your persistency. My answer's still no. I'm not letting you in the chief's office. Period. It'll be my neck on the line. I understand, Gumshoe, but listen, I've got something you're gonna want to see. It's about your best friend and my future husband. I have to take a look in there. There's gotta be something we can do to make the detective change. Emma, we'd have something. Shut up. You're 15. What's this crumpled up piece of paper? Yeah, give it a minute. No way! Mr. Edgeworth can't be serious! Is he ever not serious? I mean, come on. I can't believe they pushed him this far. Mr. Edgeworth really feels responsible. When I first met him, I thought he was cold as ice too. But I know different now. He trusted us detectives to provide him with sound evidence. But we betrayed him. But you didn't, Gumshoe! You would never! Detective. That's it. I've made up my mind. But... Here, take my ID card. We can't do that. If someone found out, they wouldn't let you off the hook with another lost item report. Look at me. It's no secret I'm already out of the loop. After all, I'm friends with Mr. Edgeworth. Depending on how his case turns out, I may already be as good as terminated. Gumshoe, I will hire you and I will pay you so much money. I mean, not that much money. I don't make a lot of money. What? So at least let me do this. For Mr. Edgeworth's sake. And for yours. Because I love you too, pal. We're all friends. Okay, I love you, Gumshoe. You're... Oh my god, I love Gumshoe so fucking much. He's such a good guy. Here it goes, Mr. Wright. Why was that so violent? Like a fucking safe opening. Oh my god! We're in! If anyone finds us now, Detective Gumshoe's a goner. If that happens, I'm counting on you. Why are you here? Yeah. My god. Sorry, I thought you were a ghost. I didn't even know you could slap a ghost. Detective Gumshoe? What are you doing sneaking up on us like that? I wasn't sneaking. I was just worried something might go wrong. So I came to. If you're here, then what's the point of giving us your ID card? Gumshoe's ID card crushed and rendered unusable in pocket. Hey, don't do that to my card. Oh. Whoops. Hardly ever get a chance to come in here. So I figured I'd have a look around myself. Besides, we're all in this together now. Oh. You really don't want to get fired, do you? Oh, you really do want to- Shut up, Emma, you're 15. Not if we're lucky. Now come on, let's see what we can find out. I've got a bad feeling about this. That desk on the other side of the room, was that your sister's? Yes, that's where I was waiting for Lana. On that day 2 years ago. Is anyone using it now? No, sir. This is entirely Chief Gant's office now. Practices a strict policy of preserving the crime scene. That's creepy. That's weird. Yeah, for real. He leaves it as a warning to everyone else. He wants us to all— Whoa, that's super weird. Told us so himself at our New Year's— Oh my god, and he did it at a New Year's party? Of course he was pretty— Of course he was. Okay. So ever since Lana left, no one's even touched that desk? No one except Chief Gant and the cleaning lady who's in here each morning. Still, 2 years have passed since that incident. Can't possibly be any clues remaining. Or can there? Can I ask you something? Sure. You only came here to look around, right? Because it's one of the SL9 crime scenes. I mean, that's your only reason for coming here, isn't it? Why do you ask? You don't think. Nah. You wouldn't be. No. No, there's no way. Never mind. Don't worry about it. Okay. Now then, let's look around a bit more. Hey, hold on. Not so fast, buddy. What? What the fuck? When someone tells you don't worry about it, it's supposed to start bothering you, pal. You don't just let it go at that. Sorry. This guy's starting to get on my nerves. But I still love him because he's one of my best friends. Okay, so what's bothering you? You two don't think... Chief Gant. Chief Gant might be a suspect to you. Oh, absolutely. What? He's right, Mr. Wright. What do you think of him? I think he's... creepy. Chief Gant. So it's finally come to this. I hate his tie. Anyone that wears that tie is fucking evil. What do I think of him? Perhaps it's best I don't divulge my feelings yet. There you go, ignoring me again. I'm sorry, Gumshoe, but now's not the time. We've got investigating to do. Wow, look at the size of Chief Gant's desk. Speaking of that, when we were here earlier... I wonder what he was reading. This looks like a list of evidence. A list of evidence? In most cases, the list runs twice as— Oh, where have we heard that before? Hey, look at the case name. Huh? SL9 incident? Wonder what this is doing out here. Hold on, detective. What did you just say? I said— Oh my god. No, about evidence lists normally they're twice as long? That's right. I guess there wasn't a lot of evidence. A half-size list of evidence. What would the other half of the list be doing here? I knew it! The chief must be hiding something about that case. It would appear so. Alright, let's see what's on this list. Oh, that's not what I want. Okay. Oh god, what's on this list? Oh, alright. Ooh. It's a safe, isn't it? Safe. That word is ripe with what? Okay, if you say so. Looks like a code needs to be entered in this panel to open it. 7-digit. Oh. Do you know what it— Yeah, I have a hunch. Can I please? Yeah, I think I know what it is. What a terrible fucking passcode! I know it's his like ID number, but oh my god, that's a terrible passcode. What number did you enter? Whose birthday was that, pal? 777777. The final ID card number on the record. What? Number of the mysterious executive officer who entered that room. Oh, I wasn't supposed to know that. Technically, I feel like I pieced it together. 777777, that ID number? I think you're 17 shy this time. That can only mean one thing. That's Chief Gant's ID number. say, anyone care to look inside? Yeah. Out of the way, Gumshoe. Is there any money in there? How much does he have stashed away? Calm down, boy. So severed head. Oh. Shard from a broken cup. This somehow looks familiar. Where have I seen this before? There's something else in here, too. What's this? It looks like a piece of leather cloth. This is a handprint, isn't it? Hey, I saw someone wearing a shirt like that once. You think the chief made up the design? I don't think so. Oh. Well, it was just a thought. Oh. Is that it? Is that all that was in the safe? Apparently so. It's empty now. Piece of cloth with a handprint on it and a broken shard from a cup. They look like pieces of evidence. Yeah, but unless you can prove they have something to do with this case, I'm afraid I can't just let you take them. After all, it's my neck on the line here. Great. Now I have to prove their relevancy to get them. How are these two related to the SL9 incident? Come on, there's gotta be some— I don't know about the cloth, but I mean, it's pretty obvious what the— what this is. I mean, if I just present it to him, well... Detective Gumshoe, could you have another look at this jar? I remember when the three of us put this together. Ah, those were the days. I have so much fun when I hang out with you guys. It's kind of early to be nostalgic. Wasn't this jar a piece of the evidence from that case? That's right. One of the shards had an SL9 incident sticker on it. Doesn't this ring any bells? You know, that fragment we just found? You mean this one that was in the safe? Yes, that one. That was in the safe. Now that you mention it, it's ringing a lot of bells. Let's see if it fits. Yes, assemble the fragments. Here, let me see that shard. I'll take a crack at this. Go ahead, pal. Show us what a rookie can do. Mr. Wright, here's some glue. Can piece this together again. It'll prove Chief Gant was knowingly hiding the evidence. Here goes. Oh boy, golly. Alright. Yep, there we go. I'm a genius. An absolute whiz. Fits like a charm, and that of course means Chief Gant willingly and knowingly hid a piece of evidence in this jar in his safe. In other words, he concealed a piece of evidence from the SL9 incident. But, hey guys, get a load of this. What is it? This piece you just attached, it's different from the others. And it's got blood. Yuck. There's a reddish line on it. A reddish line? That's blood. I don't get it. Why would Chief Gant hide this in his safe? I don't know. I had no idea, bro. Oh, God. And I assume this is what I should show for the... You know Officer Marshall? Of course I do. He was like a mentor to me. When I first started out, he even gave me a small cactus. Really? Aw, that's kind of cute. He said, Dick, she'll listen to all your troubles. Note to self, Detective Gumshoe talks to a cactus. Shut up, Emma. Hard to believe he's just a patrolman now. Someone ought to trade places with him. What? Why are you looking at me like that? I love him. Really? I really thought that was it. Maybe this? If I'm fire, Maybe this? Snap, blah 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 blah. Blah blah blah. Alright, I guess I'll check more stuff out around here. This is the real deal, isn't it? The armor and these weapons. Sure is, pal. The Chief don't care for imitations. First the pipe organ, now this armor? Do you know how many taxpayer dollars must have gone into this room? What? You mean we're paying for this? That's it. I'm not paying 1 cent of my— Yeah, fuck yeah, Emma! You don't have any taxes to pay. Shh! Be careful what you say! Who knows? The chief may be hiding in this armor as we speak. That's way too small. I don't think you fit in there exactly. Even if you did, you'd never be able to get back out. Cut it out. You guys don't know how scary that guy— Oh, we know. We know. Chief's organ sure is a sight to behold. Occasionally we hear him playing it from the Criminal Affairs Department. That's on the 2nd floor, and this is the 15th floor of an entirely different building. When the detective screws up, the chief calls him to his office. It makes them listen to the organ— Oh, God! What's so bad about that? Music soothes the soul. After that, the detective can't hear anything for days except the ringing of their ears. So it's an instrument of punishment. Literally. Lol. But aren't the chief's ears affected? He never listens to anyone anyway. That's beside the point. Alright, I guess we should look at Emma's stuff. These shelves are mostly empty. Lana must have cleaned them out when she transferred over to the prosecutor's office. There's a small picture frame on the left shelf. Hey! This is when Lana and I went to that theme park. Aww. This is Lana's desk. It sure is tidy. Lana's always been a meticulous cleaner. There's not even any dust on it. Looks like someone's still keeping it clean. Does Lana ever come back here? No. Chief Gant must still keep it clean in memory of their partnership. They were stuff legends are made of. Does he keep it in memory of her, or in memory of the crime? Weird. Alright, what else is there then? Oh. They're receiving blah 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 blah. Alright, I guess, this picture. Oh my god, come on. Gotta figure out how to get that cloth. The fuck could it be? That's not it. I think that's also not it. Oh god, I don't... No, I'm starting to get really tired. Blah blah blah. Oh god, I don't even know. Let me relook at her. Oh god. I'm just gonna literally present him everything I have. I deadass don't know. Oh my god, what the fuck is this? Shut up. Please. Okay, he doesn't know anything about this either. Wait, is there anything else I can, like, examine, I guess? Oh, his desk. Wow, look at the size of the desk. Yeah. Mr. Edgeworth had the other half of the list. What would the system be doing here? Better look a little more into this list. Maybe if I present it to him? That's what Chief was reading before, isn't it? You know, when we first came in here? Yeah, it looks the right side of the floor's been torn off. So Mr. Edgeworth's list really was only half of the whole thing. Something else is bugging me more than that. Take a look at the back of that form, pal. The back? The fuck? Oh shit, she did draw it! Wonder what this is. Looks like someone drew some kind of sketch here. What is it? Did you find something? Can't make it out. I better keep quiet about it. No! No! It's stupid. Huh? Oh, no. Phoenix! Why are your eyes moving like that, Mr. Wright? Better not forget about this picture. That was the stupidest fucking thing you've done, Phoenix. Alright, well, is there anything else in here? This mark looks like some kind of flower. Where it is, it's designed after the insignia on the prosecutor's badge. Prosecutor's badge? Yeah, like the one hanging from your collar. What? They have badges too? The design's supposed to portray the severity of the punishment system. Now that you mention it, it does look all pointy and kind of painful. But Mr. Edgeworth never wears a badge. That's because he's a sharp dresser. A badge like that wouldn't go so well with his outfit. So sharp dressers don't need to wear badges? I guess everyone just kind of lets it slide. I don't see how that's supposed to signify severe punishment. Alright, and there's really nothing else. Look at that giant window. Makes you want to crash through it and jump outside. This is the 15th floor. Don't do that. I know, I was just saying. Saying what? Ever since making Detective, I'm always dreamed about doing something like that. Note to self, Detective Gumshoe has a lot of dreams. So as long as he doesn't go crashing through that window, when he gets fired. Oh my god, Phoenix, that was fucked up. That was fucked up, Phoenix. Not cool. Not cool. I don't know what else to look at. But I want to be done. I'm tired. Hey, wait a second. Oh, there's another window. You can see pretty far from 15 stories up. If you were to drop that suit of armor from here. At first, the chief wanted to use stained glass for this window. Really? Why didn't he? They say he changed his mind because he wouldn't be able to see the view. Oh, stained glass or not, it's a huge window. What? Who cares? Who cares about windows? Oh god, what do I have to show you to get you to give me this thing? Anything. Whatever, maybe if I go talk to Edgeworth. Let's see, Edgeworth. And if I show him this. God damn it! Oh god, alright, I guess I gotta do it myself. Fuck. Fuck me, and fuck you people. I don't know what to do. Oh god damn it, why'd I go back here? What the fuck is wrong with me? Balls! Okay. Here, yes, good. Yep, alright. Doing good. What the fuck else can I present? It's blah 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 blah. I don't care. What do I have to show you to let me take the clock and finish this? Okay, nothing to do there. Oh, maybe I just have to look at this. Hey, look here. It's hard to make out, but there's a dark red stain here. Yeah, it's blood. Yeah, that's weird. It's really fucked up. Is there something inside it? There's a hole in the bottom. That's weird. Huh? This thing doesn't have a bottom. That's weird. I wonder which side is up. Better yet, what's the purpose of a bottomless jar? At least it doesn't collect dust inside, right? I'm pretty sure it still would. Alright, Jesus Christ, what else is there to do? Blah, blah, blah. Alright, I don't want to leave it here. I want to be able to finish this. Nope, not what I wanted to do. Save, visit, blah, blah. Okay, I'm looking at a walkthrough. I'm getting tired and I wanna finish this up. Office. Walkthrough. Phoenix, right. Alright. Okay, let's see. Yep, I know this is lame, but God, I'm tired and I want to finish this. Oh, okay. Well, I probably could have figured that out myself if I just stuck to my original plan of presenting everything. Oh, I gotta present it. What? Oh, what am I doing? I am out of it. Alright. Detective Gumshoe, I'd like to have you take a look at this. Hey, I know what that is. So you want to take some fingerprints? That's a great idea, Detective. Alright, go to town. Sheesh. What are you doing? Why are you sticking out your hand like... Oh my god, I love Gumshoe so much. Go ahead, take my fingerprints. It's not your fingerprints we want to take. Huh? Come on, this isn't the time for jokes. We were talking about that cloth we found in the safe. Oh, ha! I knew that. The one with the handprint on it, right? Sheesh, where's your sense of humor? Oh my god, Gumshoe. I love Gumshoe so much. Okay, Mr. Right, let's check for prints. Yeah, I remember. Shut up. Oh, wait. Yeah, there we go. Alright, dusted it up. Making a nice line. And then blow. I gave it my best shot. That kind of result, yeah, I get it. I'll try a different one. This one seems fine. Or maybe I should, well, alright, well, I'm already on here. After this, I'll try the thumb. The thumb looked pretty good. Oh, that's actually really good. Alright. Or it would be if it would just give me a break and just take it as it is. Oh, come on. Oh my god, I don't know how specific it needs to be. Okay, there we go. Alright, whose fucking fingerprints are these? Oh, it's not his. What the fuck? I was not expecting that. I was not expecting it to be hers. No, how could this be? What are Emma's fingerprints doing here? Hey, you found a match? Whose fingerprints were they? Seems the prints are too old. They aren't clear enough to get a match. Oh, that's too bad. I thought they might be Dark's prints. Psst, hey you, over here. What's going on here? Why are the kids' prints doing inside the chief's safe? Don't ask me. Let's just keep this information from Emma for now. Here. Maybe you should hold on to this. Oh, he's such a good guy. Oh. Well, was I any help? Of course! You're always a help, Gumshoe, and I appreciate you and your friendship. Thanks to your ID card, we were able to get some— oh, he's actually being sincere. I thought they were just covering for Emma. Thanks to your ID card, we were able to get some hard evidence. No, that's not very kind, is it? In other words, if it wasn't for his ID card, he would have been useless. Ah! Ooh, I'm fucking dead! Oh my god, my skull is as good as smash! Isn't that right, you in the coat? Oh god! Everyone's about to piss their pants. Oh, we didn't think you'd be back so soon! Don't hurt me! Fortunate me, I'm a man who believes in signs. As I was walking to my meeting, I happened to look out a window and saw a stray dog run right into a pole. Just then I thought of a certain detective. Do you mean me, sir? Now then. I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask all of you to leave. Yes, sir. Sorry. Oh, you in the coat. Me, sir? Drop off your ID card on the way out. You won't be needing it anymore. But, sir. Oh, God. Now get out. Yes, sir. Oh, God. We'll be on our way too, then. Wait. You, the one without the spiky hair. Don't go yet. Me, sir? Oh, no, I am not leaving her alone with you. No! But, sir, I'm not a licensed— I'm not leaving her here. Did I leave it to Phoenix? Look, pal. If I've told you once, I've told you 1,000 times. The chief's office is off limits. But no, you just had to go sneaking in there like that, didn't you? I thought you said you didn't care anymore if you were fired. Yeah, but if I knew it'd be like this, I never would have said it. Now that I've seen the evidence Chief Gam was hiding in his office, I think I'm finally starting to get the picture. But why has she kept eerily silent about this all this time? Anyway, you listening to me? I'm gonna try to smooth things over with the chief again. Later, pal. Oh wow, that was a lot of twists and turns. She'll be busy for the rest of the day. Oh my god. I see, so the chief asked Emma to come in for questioning. It's no use thinking about it, tomorrow's the final day in court. I'm committed to doing everything I can to defend you, which is why I'm here. But I've already told you all I can. What you've told me over these past couple days is absolutely nothing. Not a single useful thing. You 100% dead-ass suck. Really? I believe I did mention something quite important. Something I told you right at the beginning. I said that I was the one who stabbed Detective Goodman. You know, I think I finally figured it out. I know who it is that's lurking behind your words. Mia did a good job mentoring you. I'm rather jealous. It seems Edgeworth was right. Edgeworth? Once you're convinced you know something, no one can persuade you otherwise. Thick-headed is the term he used, I believed. That was my chance to get her to tell me the rest of the story. Oh god. It just keeps going. I have to admit, I was more than a little perplexed at first. You insisted you did it, yet there was no incriminating evidence. That's when it hit me. It's not that you're unwilling to tell the truth. It's that you're incapable of doing so because of a certain individual. What an intriguing notion. A certain individual, you say. So you think I'm protecting this person? Protecting? No. I think you're afraid of this person. I read that wrong, but it doesn't matter. If I'm not mistaken, the person in question may have persuaded you into silence. For argument's sake, Mr. Wright, whom may I ask is this person you're speaking of? The one I'm supposedly so— oh god, do you even have to ask? Well, Miss Skye? Mr. Wright, you're addressing the chief prosecutor. Do not forget your place. Because you're still not ready to spill the beans. Could you please tell me a bit more about what you think you know? We were partners until 2 years ago. I respected him as a detective. Assuming he is respectable, then tell me something. Why would he try to hide his crimes? His crimes? Both you and Edgeworth will be brought before a board of inquiry for what you did. Specifically, hiding and forging evidence. Of course, these are serious offenses. Why is it, though, that Chief Gant's name was never mentioned? Chief Gant? Edgeworth didn't know the truth behind the forgery. The only party who could have possibly tampered with the evidence was me. I had access because I was second in command of the investigation. Yes, you, but also one other, Damon Gant. If you intend to accuse Chief Gant, you'll need more than just words. Show me proof that Chief Gant falsified evidence in that case. Ah, God, I mean... You want proof of the Chief's wrongdoings? Here it is. That evidence proves someone is doing something wrong, alright. But it's not the Chief's. What the fuck? Do I have to do all that again? I don't know, is it the vase? I just found this in a safe in the Chief's office. This jar piece and this piece of cloth. Do you know what these are? They're pieces of evidence from the SL9 incident. The person concealing evidence was none other than Chief Gant himself. Now tell me, why are you taking all the blame for him? Touché, Mr. Wright. As you surmised, I cannot disobey the Chief's orders, even if it means being found guilty for murder. Why not? Come now, Mr. Wright. You can't possibly expect me to be able to tell you that. 3 days ago, I had no choice but to cooperate in the murder of Detective Goodman. Or perhaps I should say, follow orders. Yes, that's more accurate than cooperate. Although I can't tell you the details, I can say I was given an order that day. I need you to dispose of Bruce Goodman's body. You'll find it inside the trunk of Miles Edgeworth's car. Damn. Just as I suspected. Despite what everyone believes, you were not the one who murdered Detective Goodman. Correct. Wow. I was trying to take the body out of Edgeworth's car. The trunk's lock was broken, and I discovered the murder weapon while inspecting the body. The murder weapon? You mean Edgeworth's knife? No. When I found the body, this was the knife stuck in it. The knife from the SL9 incident. Serial killer Joe Darksnake. Oh god. I'm so fucking sleepy. I couldn't just leave that knife in him. So I took it out and stabbed him with another knife. That would be Edgeworth's knife? That's right. Even though he was already dead in my my hands were shaking at the thought of stabbing him. That's why I ended up cutting my hand. And that's the reason for the bandage on your right hand? Yes, it seems I got blood on the victim's shoes as well. And then... she saw me just as I plunged the knife in. Miss Starr, huh? And this, I want to go to bed. Why did you need to hide Dark's knife so badly? It took a lot of work to finally close the Dark case 2 years ago. It was over with. I didn't ever want to be opened again. My intent was to prevent that by whatever means possible. So, you hid Dark's knife? The weapon used to stab the detective with evidence in the Joe Dark case. If word got out, which it would, the reporters would have a field day with that. So you wrapped the knife in your scarf and hid it. Edgeworth's exhaust pipe. Right, then I called my sister to tell her what happened and ask her to hide the knife that was inside my muffler. You asked Emma? I didn't want anyone in the force to know about this. That would explain why Emma is so confident about Lana's innocence. Speaking of phone calls, I had a bad feeling about one of them that day. A bad feeling? The truth is, after I received those orders from Chief Gant, the first thing I did was make a phone call. Phone call to a patrolman, Marshall. To Marshall? Why on earth would you call him? He's kind of a douchebag. The lead investigator— oh my god, the music is playing. The lead investigator for the SL9 incident had been murdered. I wanted that fact to be kept hidden, and I needed help. He's the only other person I could trust. Or at least I thought I could trust him at the time. However, it seems that after I spoke to him, he went off on an escapade of his own. Oh, you mean not wanting the case to die, he decided to take things into his own hands. Oh my god, what an idiot. He disguised himself as Detective Goodman and tried to steal the evidence. He had already stolen the ID, but it seems he still hadn't made up his mind to break into the evidence room. Damn. After my phone call, any remaining doubts he had must have disappeared. So your phone call caused the incident in the evidence room? Alright. I'm afraid that's all I can tell you. But Lana, you've earned my respect, Mr. Wright, both as a defense attorney and an investigator. Now please, don't pursue this any further in court tomorrow. Tomorrow's trial. There's only one way to drive off Lana's demons. Gotta get to the bottom of everything. Oh my god! Detective Goodman's real murderer. And what went down in the chief's office 2 years ago? Oh, thank god it's done. Alright, sorry, I'm really tired of my throat. Oh my god, my throat is killing me. But yeah, that is where I will be ending the stream. Thank you guys for coming out. If you're new here and you enjoyed the stream, think about giving me a follow. I'd really appreciate it. But if not, thank you for coming out. I think I will be streaming again this Wednesday. I just started my first week of work, and I don't know, things might get a little all over the place, but if things go smoothly and normally, I will be back on Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, and I will be continuing this game. But, yeah, like I said earlier, I appreciate you guys coming out, and I hope you all have a great rest of your night. See ya!